starting standing, and we're just going to take it to some second position. So some deep squatting, flowing with our arms. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. So just kind of warming up. Feel free to move either a little bit quicker or slower, really up to you. Just trying to get the blood flowing, moving here. We're in our turned out second position from Barre. Also our second position that we do in our footwork. So breathing through these. Last 3 here. Last 2. Final 1. We're going to go ahead and hold it on the bottom. Bring your hands to your hips. Lift up one heel. Tiny little pulses here. So just one heel is lifted. The other foot is flat foot. Not sure if you guys are seeing my feet. So rolling the shoulders back. And now bring that heel down. Lift the other heel up. Pull the abdominals in. Abs are engaged. And the next one, we're going to bring our heel back down. Lift up the other heel. Just a one-leg press out in your releve. So your modified position here is to not lift that heel. Breathe through them. Heel comes right back down. You got the same thing on the other side. So breathing through these. Last 3, 2, final 1. Rise up to top. Bring your toes to face forward. Take a spine stretch. Just kind of sway from side to side. Shake out any of that tightness that you felt. So just kind of swinging from side to side, getting those hamstrings released. We'll stop in center, lift one arm up, look over that back shoulder. Same stretch to the other side. Opening up. Bring the hands down, slowly roll all the way back up to the top. Roll the shoulders back and down. We're going to come into parallel feet now. So our feet are parallel. We're going into some deep sweeping with the arms and some deep squats. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Just checking in with that camera. Hey Carolyn, glad you joined us. So just sweeping back and forth. So breathing through these. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. So if you want to add on to this one, when you rise up, you're going to lift up one leg. And then try and go a little bit slower with these so you don't lean or migrate. If you're not adding on, you're just sticking with a warm-up of squatting, maybe no arms even. So breathing through them. This is our last one. When we come up on the other side, we hold and you're pointing and flexing. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring that foot back down, same thing on the other side. So pull the abdominals in, we're neutral vertical, point and flex. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let it go. So bring those hands by your side. We're going to come into a little bit, so we're going to take our arms out, come into a deep side lunge. You're going to need a little bit more room for these. So we're back to sweeping the arms over our head, getting that heart rate up, stepping out. So if this doesn't work for you, feel free to just kind of bring those arms up and down if you don't step out and do these lateral lunges. Completely optional. Breathe through them. Hope you're getting that heart rate up. You can also take the arms out of the equation if it's too much. The next time we step out, we're holding it there. Take your deep reach. Reach and lengthen. So you're in this side lunge. Toes facing forward. Fingertips are right over. The other foot is slightly turned out. Just like that bar turnout. For 3, 2, last one, hang here. Not sure if you guys can see me. Forearm is on that thigh. Reach and lengthen. Side body crunch. Lean into it. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Final 1. Rise up with that core. Turn the toes to face the other direction. The other foot slightly turned out. Back into that lean reach. Your arms are in a long streamline here. Press in, press out. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Final 1. Hold low. Arm comes 6, 5. Can you get your back a little bit flatter? 2. Last one. Foot comes down. Quick down dog. Rise back up the heels. Lift the other leg down. You're back to that bend and extend the leg. Drive the knee in and out. You can completely do this from standing. You do not have to be on the floor. Hands can be to the wall instead. Breathe through these. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Final one. Hold it up there. You got it. Pulses. Hang tough. Breathe through them for 4, 3, 2. And now bring the foot down. Soft bend the knees. Walk it in. You got a forward fold. Cup those elbows and just kind of rock from side to side. Good stretch. Look at your knees. Let the crown of the head fall parallel to the floor. And now let the arms hang, slowly peeling all the way up to the top. Roll your shoulders back and down. And we are ready for our hand weights. So we're going to grab our hand weights. If you have them, canned goods, light hand weights, no weights, your choice. Okay, so we are coming into, last time we did bar, we were in a first position, so you're welcome to come there. Or you're going to come to parallel feet. More advanced, that foot comes right on top of your calf or one foot on top of the other. So this is your more advanced position going for the balance challenge. We'll just warm it up with some bicep curls. So now that you can see my feet, I'm going to try and come in a little bit closer to you. So one foot's on top of the other. Every time we switch exercise, if you're in this balance position, you're going to switch the top foot. So abs engage. You're really tall. Roll the shoulders really open. Bring the shoulder blades closer together. Breathe through them. Chin parallel to the floor. Crown of head's reaching to the ceiling. You got these. For 3, 2. Last one. Hold the hands. You're going to switch the leg. If you're in that position, you got hug a tree. So hug a tree. Hands are coming towards each other. Pull the abdominals in. So we're in our vertical neutral. Abs engaged. We're not arching. We're not tucking. Move from that center. Inhale, fill up the rib cage with air. Exhale, cinch the waist. Belly button towards spine. Keeping that Pilates breathing going the whole time. You got these. Breathe through them. For 3, 2. Last one. We're going to switch legs. So switch legs. Arms come up. You're going to go ahead from here. Bring one hand down. Lift it up. Lower the other hand down. If you prefer, palms can face each other. We only have one of these, so palms can be facing down or palms can face each other. This is one that, if you chose some heavy weights, this one might be a little tough, so feel free to drop those weights. Ditch the weights anytime you're feeling something where you shouldn't. So if you're feeling any strain to the neck, if it's getting too challenging to even lift your hand to the proper position of wrist, elbow, shoulder, let that weight go. Breathe through these. You got these. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. You'll notice the slower you go with those arms, the heavier they start to become. Choose your rhythm. You got these. Last one on each. And then we switch our position. So hands come down. Switch the position of the feet if you're in that. Arms come over the head. You got your 5th position. So 5th position, hands are over the head, so they look like this. Knuckles are really close to each other. You're just pressing in, pressing out. It's almost same thing as hug a tree over the head. So your modified position for this would be a hug a tree, but since we already did that, feel free to come into something that feels better to you. While hands are over the head, you're pushing those shoulders down in opposition. Just checking in with that camera. Hey Janice, glad you joined. Breathe through these. Last one. And go ahead and bring those hands down. So our next one, switch feet. The other foot's on top. We're going to go ahead from here. Arms are up. You're going to come into flipping the palms. So flip the palms. These are hard if it's heavy. So if it's too much, feel free. Make your rotation smaller. Keep the elbows close to your side. So push the shoulders down away from the ears. Breathe through them. Rotating through those palms. You guys got these. Trying to not lean forward or back. Stay strong. I know these are heavy, but we're almost there. We're almost out of this arm sequence. You got them. And each one feels like a break from the last. That's the good thing. The next one, keep the palms facing downward. Hands come down by your side. Switch legs. The other leg comes in front. Bending those elbows, palms face each other. You got to square you, and then you're walking them in. So going in, going out. Breathe through them. When you come out, try and keep those elbows up high in line with the shoulders. You're opening and closing here. Just checking in. Open and close. Try and bring the elbows all the way in to be in alignment with the shoulders, and then all the way out to be in alignment with the shoulders as well. Breathe through these. Hold right here in center, 1 inch pulse up. This is where we finish out, and then we get to move on to triceps, and we're almost through arms. Moving through these quickly. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and let it go. Hands come down by your side. Just shake that out. Give yourself a little bit of a shake in those arms, and now we're finding a lunge position. So one foot in front of the other. Your modified position, parallel. And you just soften up in those knees. Otherwise, you're lunging here, and we're firing up for triceps. So leaning in, breathe through these, bend and extend. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. So our goal here is getting our arms to their highest point and then making your range of motion actually a little bit smaller. You'll hit your burn a lot quicker that way. So breathe through these. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Try and find stillness throughout the rest of the body. The next one, hold those arms at their highest point. They're just straight. Lift the back leg. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. You got these. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it in. Bring the other leg back. Straight arms. You're coming back to those taps. So pull those abdominals in. Straight lift up. It's small. If it's too intense, you rise up higher. Maybe your foot's not even leaving the floor if you need to. More advanced, you lean forward a little bit more. Pull those abdominals in. And then next one, hold that lunge, press inward. This is where we finish out. Press inward. Breathe through them. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. For 3, 2, last one. So arms overhead, bring your feet together. We're coming into that releve. High heels, and now you're in that overhead press. So you're just pressing, you're keeping toes and heels together and heels off the floor if you can. So heels would be off the floor, abs engaged. Breathe through these. Inhale through nose, exhale through mouth. For 3, 2, last one. Hold the arms up. So from here, we're neutral. Feet are parallel. Bring the right leg out in front. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Try to not lean or migrate back. Breathe through these. You got 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring that foot down. You got the same thing on the other side. So pull the abdominals in. Stand tall. Breathe through them. Inhale through nose, exhale through mouth. Tiny little presses here. This is where we finish out. For 4, 3, 2, and let it go. Hands come down by your side. So we're going to take a little bit wider stance. We're going to squat down. Hands come in alignment with those shoulders. Press in, press out. So if you need it to be a little bit easier, you're going up and down. Most modified, you stay at the top the whole time. So these are basically your Supermans from T-Rex. Press in, press out, inhale, exhale. They're tough. You got these. Last 5, last 4, 3, 2. Hold them up there. Lift up one heel, lift up the other. So you're coming into releve. You got these. I know, everything's shaking on me too. Hang tough, you got them. Breathe through them. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and and rise up to the top. So arms come straight up in the air. Bend. So you're just curling in, curling out. Little recovery. Soften up in the knees. Move a little bit quicker. So shake out any tightness you're feeling. We're almost there. If it's too much, let those hand waves go. Abs are in. You got these. Breathe through them. Inhale, exhale. Breathe. Stay tough. Last two. Last one. All right, we're in our last one. We're in second position here. Get low. We got punches. So just taking it from side to side. Breathe through them. Alternate punches while staying in that second position. Almost looks like a sumo squat. Otherwise in bar, this is our second position squat. Abs are in. Breathe through them. Taking it from side to side. You got it. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one of each. And go ahead and let it go. Let those hand weights go. Sway the hips from side to side. Bring out each foot. Hold that stretch this time. So when we were moving at the beginning of class, we were swaying. This time we're going to hold the stretch a bit. Come back. And now you're going to bring prayer hands behind the back. Lift your arms up. Knees between the legs. Open up the chest. Bring the palms together if you can. Slowly bring those hands out in front. So we're going to rise up. We're going to sweep our arms around. So if you want, maybe prayer hands the arms. Sweep them around. Circle around. Breathe through them. So a little around the world. We got one more here. If you need to, release the hands. It'll be a little bit easier. And then switch. Take those prayer hands in the other direction there. Circling around for around the world here. One more time. Sweep them around. And then stay down here. Stretch it out. So we're going to stay down here. We're going to move to our mat or to walking it back to a plank here. So just a little bit of a body saw. You're pressing those heels back and forth. So breathe through them. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Straight press back. You got these. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold your plank. Lift the right leg for 5 circles. 4, 3, 2. Reverse that direction. 5, 4, 3, 2. Foot comes down, down dog. Don't forget which leg you're on. Lap back if you can. Take a nice sip of air here. Exhale, lower down to your plank. Lift the other leg for 5 circles. 4, 3, 2. Reverse it. You got these. Stay strong. 5, 4, 3, 2. And let that foot go. Come back down. So walk it in just a little bit. Bring it to releve. Press those heels down. So a little down dog. Heels rise, heels lower. You got these. For 3, 2. Last one. Soften up in those knees. Walk those hands in. Forward fold. We rise all the way up to the top. So rolling those shoulders back and down. We're grabbing just one hand weight now. So just checking in with the camera. You're going to need your chair now. All right. Good job. Hope everybody's feeling nice and good and nice and getting hot around here. So, I'm going to turn my chair one direction. So, we have just one hand weight. We're about an arm's distance away or so. Soften up in that front knee. Back leg, arm is straight. So, we are working the same side of the body. It's not opposite. We're going to come into a little knee repeater from here. So, if you wanted and you weren't using a chair, your hand will come to the hip or you're holding a wall. So breathe through these. We got 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold that leg long and straight. Keep the toe down. Arm is way back. You got a 1-arm tricep press. You got these. For 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, back leg into parallel. But if you keep those knees soft, you'll stay out of joints and stay in the muscles of the legs. Last 3. Last 2. Final 1. Bring it in. Don't forget which leg we're on. We're switching next time. One hand weight over the head. Run it out and prance. We are coming to the other side after, so don't forget. We're switching. Pull those abs in. You guys got these. Just run it out. A little bit of march from reformer. For 8. You got them. 4. And go ahead and let it go. So the other hand now is on the chair. Other leg comes back. You're setting up for lunge. Arm is out. You're square. You're going to bring it in, bring it out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. You guys got these. For 8 more. 7. 6. If you want, you can get deeper in that lunge. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Hold the foot down, back foot down, arms straight back. We're back on our triceps. So pressing back. You got these. Press back. Breathe through them. Inhale through nose, exhale through mouth. Straight press back. This is where we finish. We only have 1 more on this side. For 4, 3, 2, and now coming into that weave again. So weave that hand under. Doesn't have to go in full extension. You can keep it nice and rounded the whole time. Pull those abs in. Make sure you feel heavy obliques on these. So cinch that waist every time. Keep those abs accountable. Moving from the center of your body as our goal of Pilates. You guys got these. Finish out strong. Our last set for 4, 3, 2, last one. Go ahead and rise up. So we're going to take a step back, soften in the knees. Holding that one hand weight, you're just going to circle the arms. So almost like you're stirring a really big pot. Pull those abs in. Go slow. So keep the hips really quiet. Pelvis quiet, knees soft. Really trying to make the arms be the only thing circling here, only thing moving. Reverse it. Cinch that waist. Recover with the breath. So making sure you're not holding breath when things get a little bit more challenging. Keep that breath flowing. It's there to help you. You got these. Breathe through them. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. And we'll go ahead and let it go. So let that hand weight go. We're going to go ahead and grab our ball. So our ball is coming right to the inner thighs. If you don't have a ball, you're creating resistance by gluing toes, ankles, knees, everything together, or you can use your pelvis. So completely optional where you're at. Once again, we're about an arm's distance. Try to not grip. Highest pair of heels, and now you're down and up. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Heels are up high. Breathe through these. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. So lowering down. Inhale, exhale. You got these. The next one, stay right with those high heels. Press those heels down, lift them right back up. Press those heels down, lifting right back up. So your squat's going to be about as low as your chair is sturdy and you feel safe. So we won't be able to grip like we do to the bar. So just going down as much as you feel like you don't have to use too much. It's just there for support, stability, to allow you to go just a little bit lower than if we were to use no chair. The next one, stay up, press in on that ball. Press in, hold still now. You're going to go ahead, press one heel down, lift it up, press the other heel down. Lower down one, lift up the other. You got these. Pull those abdominals in. Inhale, exhale. I hope you're shaking as much as I am. The heat is coming on. I'm feeling it. That's what you want. Push to your fatigue, push to your limit. And go ahead and let it go. So just surrender. Put that ball down. We'll go ahead and grab that foot, heel to seat. And then you can just stack the arm on the back of the chair if you have the style chair. And then you have a little bit of Deo's pose. A little bit more modified. You stay up at the top. If you're not using something, maybe you're using your balancing. You're challenging your balance there instead. Take that same foot. We got our crossover. So being able to get a little bit lower, maybe you can let those forearms go on. Since we're using a chair in this stretch, get a little bit deeper into those glutes. Open up in your hips. Release those inner thighs. Rise up to the top. Same thing on the other side. So you got your dancer's pose again. You're in your balance challenge. Here you are. You're just holding. Or maybe your forehead is on top of your hand and your heels to your seat. Taking for sure a few breath cycles with each stretch. Try and release the tension on the exhale. And now from here, we're going to cross that ankle over. We're back to that figure four. So breathe through them. And then rising up to the top. We're just going to take it to a triangle pose. That means one foot's in front of the other, like your railroad. It looks like a small triangle between the legs. You lift flat back here. Start rounding through the spine, bring the chin to the chest. Switch and release. Row with the feet. Hold out to your flat back. Abs engaged. Breathe through them. We're going to start to round again, rolling all the way up to the top. So roll the shoulders back and down. And now we're going to take to a little bit of our triceps here. So I'm just turning my chair around so that you can see me. But you're going to be taking your seat on your chair if you're using them. If you're not, you're on the mat and your hands are right on the floor behind you. Otherwise, you're going to take your hands to the edge of your chair. Your seat is now off. You're bending and extending here. So pull those abdominals in. You're lowering and lifting. So breathe through these. Oh, we're getting a lot of triceps here today. Feeling them. All right, hold at the bottom. Lift up one foot and then the other. If your chair's not sturdy, don't do these. Just stick with the dip. Pull those abdominals in. March it out. You got it. We got one more on each. Take your seat. Spine stretch forward. So this is going to feel like it's pushing you forward. I feel like I'm sliding with my pants. But if you can, you would reach forward at the edge of your chair. So I need to keep my feet down so I don't slide, but that would be your position. And then when you're done with your spine stretch, you're moving one hand to the side of your chair, reach and lengthen. Take that same seated side stretch. Just kind of let it go. So breathe through these. Inhale through nose, exhale through mouth. How are you guys feeling? I hope you guys are feeling this heat. All right, so we are getting ready. We are coming down to the floor here. So we are going to turn our chair. So turning our chair, we're coming into a little bit of our flat back here. So arms are long and straight. You're going to reach and lengthen. So if you're not doing this, you can do this from standing. You can use the wall. You can also just keep your hands to your mat. So completely optional where you're at here today. So arms are long and straight. Bring that leg right back behind you. We're going to do a cross and a lift. Cross and lift. Pull those abdominals in. You're crossing and lifting. Breathe through these. Inhale through nose, exhale through mouth. You got these. Cross and lift. Inhale, exhale. Breathe through them. Stay strong. Then next one, keep the lift, hard flex, 1 inch pulse up. 1 inch pulse up, you got it, hard flex. Inhale, exhale. Breathe through them. Oh yeah, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and let go. Bring that foot right back down. We got the same thing on the other side. Lengthen out that leg. You got your crossover. So lift, crossover. Inhale, exhale. Breathe through these. Really nice flat back. Inhale, exhale. You're crossing over here. You got it. Flat back. Hands are getting tired. Feel free to let them come to the mat instead. Last 3. Last 2. Final 1. Hard flex. Press up. Press up. Maybe barely even see the movement. Not sure if you're shaking or if you're moving. You got these. Burn that sweeping that leg forward. Take full advantage. How are you guys feeling? And check in with that camera. So lift that one leg forward. Awesome. Hope you guys are feeling these. Enjoy this stretch. Nice hamstring release you got going on here. And then when you're ready, slide that leg through. We got the same thing on the other side. So just kind of leaning in. Breathe through. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and take that step back with the leg. We're going to take a seat to the mat. So coming down to the floor, our legs are now going on top of the chair. Almost like the way you do those old school sofa crunches or so. So maybe that chair is almost all the way to the knees. So a lot of your legs are on the chair here. Hopefully you can see that. Hands are behind the head. And we're coming into an abdominal curl. Elbows are wide, chest is open, gaze right between the legs. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. So just curling it up, and then lowering right back down. You got these. Breathe through them. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Breathe. Last two. Last one. Go ahead and let it go. So coming down, we're going to come into our Pilates 100 next. So we're going to lift up head, neck, and shoulders, start pumping here. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to add on, make this harder, flick the palms every 10 we do. If you're still adding on, maybe you're lifting those legs up as well. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flip the palms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. So keeping that breath flowing. You guys got these. Hang tough. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and flip the palms again. Straight press down. Not flanking those. Feel free to just keep the hands in traditional way. You can also tabletop, let the legs go down, let the head go down. So don't feel like you gotta stay with it. Stick with what works for you. So it's always better to stay with a modification than to switch. Switch the palms if you are. Breathe through them. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finishing out strong. Reverse those hands. We got one more round here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and let it go. Hug it in, guys. Take a well-deserved stretch here. So from here, and my stuff out of the way. So we're going to take it to a side body rotation. So we're in this side body tabletop. Float it off to one side. So palms can be up or down, your choice. So breathe through them. Enjoy the stretch. And now take the top leg full extension over the bottom leg. We're working from here. Hard flex that foot, and now you're up an inch, down an inch. Up one, down one. Breathe through them. Inhale, exhale. Breathe. You guys got these. The slower, the smaller you go, the harder they are. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and go ahead and bring it down. So switch the direction of the palms. Pull the abdominals in to get those legs back to center. Slowly float them off to the other side. Take that nice big stretch. Look in the opposite direction. You got your side body tabletop. I'm just going to wind myself back a little bit so I got room for my legs. So you're in this position, either palms up or palms down. When you're ready to add on, you're going to take that top leg out long and straight. And now you're lowering and lifting from here. Flex out on that foot. You guys got these. Maybe palms are up, maybe palms are down. Pull the abdominals in. Oh yeah, one side's always going to be a little bit harder than the other. If this doesn't work, your modified position, I should have said on the other side, is that bent knee. Breathe through these. Otherwise, you're in that straight bar leg. You got them. You're lifting this leg from your powerhouse. Stay in check for 4, 3, 2. Last one, bend in the knee. Use the abdominals to get back into center. Roll to the center of your mat. And now we're going to take our legs straight up in the air. We're for sure coming into TikToks here today. So going with that TikTok playlist, of course we got to hit these. So let's just try and keep them really small, more bar style. We are staying in those obliques and also using it as a lengthening stretch for our hamstrings. So flex out the feet a lot. Maybe you're holding from behind the head, or maybe it's palms up to make it a little bit harder. Pull those abdominals in. You're trying to get that blood to flow a different direction. You should get some shaking going on here. So it may not look like much, but for sure should feel these. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Turn the palms down, open really wide, wide split. Bring the feet back together. Wide split, hard flex. Heels sealed together in the Pilates V. So you're going that wide, maybe wider than a second. So go to your biggest split. So we're not finishing out with splits here today, so make this your split for bar today. Take the legs all the way out, bring them right back in. Hard flex in the feet so you get a little more inner thigh action going on. If you can add on point to reach, flex to return. Point and open, flex and return. Get a little more activity out of the feet. Any foot cramping, just let it go. Pull those abdominals in. You guys got these. And go ahead and let it go. So hard flex, let's get a little figure 4 here, well deserved. So quick breather. We'll go ahead and take that same stretch off to the other side. So hard flex. Hope you guys are enjoying this stretch as much as I am. Always a good stretch after work, feels amazing. So we're going to go ahead and hold on to the back of our hamstrings, rock up to the top, my chair is in the way. And we'll go ahead, we're coming to a little bit, a really short sideline with our chair sequence here. Once I have you guys set up, I'll check the camera. I feel like I'm seeing more text. All right, so hand comes to the chair, knees are right underneath our hips, hand is active to your hip. You're going to take the top leg or that extended leg out, and now bend the knee, press the knee a little bit further back behind your hip, flex the foot, we got a little attitude here. So pressing up, fire up that glute med. If this doesn't feel good, then cheat and let that knee come forward. But otherwise, the knee is going to be a little back behind you. So pull the abdominals in. We won't do these too long. We'll pull those abs in. Still try and stay tall. For 4, 3, 2. And now bring the leg just a little more forward. We're going to bring the knee to knee. Lift up. Bring knee to knee. Feel free to make this one a little bigger than I normally do. But if you can, most important, you can be right here, just a 1-inch range. Most important, try and keep the ankle tracking with the knee. So a lot of times our knee wants to, or our ankle wants to fan out. Try and keep it in alignment. A lot of times that's why we use the ball between calf and hamstring there in bar. So breathe through them. Inhale through nose. Exhale through mouth. You guys got these. We're almost there. Last 3. Last 2. Final 1. We'll go ahead and let it go. So we're just going to turn to center. Take a seat right on top of those heels. Rise up from the core. Do that same short sequence on the other side. So when you're ready from here, we're going to bring those knees tracking underneath our hip. Take the leg out so you get that position first. And then we're going to bend the knee, bring it slightly back behind us. And now we're lifting from here. Trying to avoid, so just minimal leaning, abs are in, hard flex, stay tall. Using the chair just as support, trying to not lean completely down on it, stay up. You guys got these. I know, they're painful. Good kind of pain. As soon as we can't take anymore, we're out of it. And go ahead and bring that leg. So we have that open and close little abductor here, lining up knee to knee. Feel free to keep it tiny at the bottom, or you're lifting all the way up. If you can keep the foot active, try and hard flex. So if you can, try and hard flex there. Breathe through them in that back foot. Last 3. feet, but I'm pressing my chair out, getting low here. So breathe through them. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And then from here, we're going to take our hands, come back to the floor, hold a plank here. So holding our plank up at the top, press back for those heels, press back for 4, 3, 2, last one, knees come down. So knees come down, we're in a modified plank, and now we're taking push-ups so slow from here. You're lifting right back up. So feel free, keep them small. You guys got these. Press right back up. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Pressing up, lowering and lifting. How slow can you go? Pull those abs in. Definitely bringing the heat here. You guys got these. Breathe through them. Then next one, you're going to hold that lift. Bring your heel to your seat. Curl that heel to the seat without moving in the pelvis. Keep those hips facing forward. I know these are hard, so just kind of like that leg kick, like we do an extension. Breathe through them. You got one more of each. Slow, controlled. And go ahead and let it go. So surrender. Reach and lengthen. And then any amount, slide out forward. We're coming into full extension here. So if you have this style chair, feel free to hold the chair rails. If not, arms are out long and straight. We're coming into extension. So the first one, we lift our forehead up. It's a hover, ears in line with biceps, and we start swimming with the legs. Point through toes, get length in the legs. So breathe through these. You're pointing through toes, get length in the legs. And now hold still. Take the right leg out. The right arm. Lower and lift for 5, 4, 3. If you need to, let the legs go down. Bring it right back into center. Same thing on the other side. Keep the legs lifted if you can. Belly button to spine. Pelvis firmly into your mat. Last 4, 3, 2. Let it go. Stack palms, sway hips. Let it go. Shake it out. Okay, come back to engaging those abdominals. Push the pelvis into that. We have fishtail with an add-on. So our fishtail plus clam. So we're going to lift the thighs up. You got a 1-inch pulse. 1 inch. Feel anything in the low back, you're going to not lift up. So maybe keep them really small. Maybe you can just point, flex the feet, and just hold this position. Or just keep it a lot smaller. Make sure those abs are in. And now hold a fishtail, a small lift. Press those knees towards each other for clam. This is where we finish out. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let go. Surrender. Child's pose. So if you can, child's pose with the weave. So look in the direction of palm up here. Breathe. Let it go. Same thing to the other side. Just a quick check of the camera while you guys are taking that stretch off to the other side. And then we are flipping over, guys. So we're going to take it to one set of bar abs, bridge, and then we'll go back to laying flat on our back. So take your light pair of hand weights or no weight. So hinge back to your best flat back. Take your arms up. You're up an inch, down an inch. Up 1, down 1. So if you feel like the weights are too much, you're going to let them go. But otherwise, you're up an inch, down an inch. So small, barely see this movement. Breathe through them. The next one, stay back. Press those elbows down. Reach and lengthen. Right back up. Pull those abs in. Breathe through them. If you can do it, add on. You got a half teaser with these. For 4, 3, 2. You got it. Breathe. And bring it down. Switch. For 4, 3, 2. Last one. Feet come down. Roll down. All the way down. We are going to take our arms over the head. If your weights are too heavy, drop them. Otherwise, we're coming up this way. Pull the abdominals in. Slowly peel up. Bone by bone, as slow as you can go to get up to the top. Rise up. Sit super tall. And now from here, we're going to go ahead. Walk it down an inch, up an inch. Down one, up one. Pull those abs in. Down one, up one. If you're slipping on your chair, bring your feet back to your mat. Pull those abs in. And now hold, hold, hold for 3, 2, 1. Come all the way back down. Let that back side of your body shake here. Quick breather. We're coming back up. We got one more to go. When you're ready, pull the abdominals in. Slowly start to peel all the way back up to that high point. Press those knees together this time. And now you're down and up and in from here. Maybe a little skull crusher. Breathe. Last 2. Last one. Hold it at the top. Little Shakira move. One hip down, then the other. Little typewriter. These a little harder up on the chair. You got them. Last one on each. Come all the way back down. Woo. Grab from behind that hamstring. Hold that stretch. Scissor switch. Active stretch. Maybe you're holding from behind the calf. Inhale, exhale. Breathe through them. If you can add on, you got a little bit of rotation with it. The next one, hold one leg in, opposite hand. Isolate to the one side. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, let it go. Switch, same thing. Pull those abs in, isolate for 5, 4, 3, 2, and let it go. Heels come to your mat. Outside, about the width of your mat, hands by your side, lift up to a wide second bridge. Hold it up at the top, hold here. Bring your hands to prayer behind the back, roll the shoulders back. And now you're down an inch, up an inch. Down one, up one. You got it. Finish out strong. Breathe. If hands aren't together, that's fine, they're down by your side. If this doesn't feel good in a second, you're in parallel. For 5, 4, 3, 2, release palms. Come all the way back down with that control, bone by bone. Once you get there, just let those knees go right in that wide position. You got a nice big windshield wide, maybe cactus arms or T arms, your choice. We took those T's before, so I'm just gonna switch to cactus. Look in the opposite direction. Take it off to the other side. Enjoy this nice big stretch. Breathe. Rise back into center. We're going to go ahead and grab our towel. So we're coming into our bar stretches, our final minute here. Come lengthen out that back side of the body. Leg is straight up in the air. And then we're pressing that heel all the way up to the ceiling. So foot is, we're going to keep these small today. We're just going to stay bar style, staying in the frame of our body. So that foot is in line with the same side shoulder. If you don't have your towel handy, maybe it's your yoga strap, or maybe you're just holding from your calf or your hamstring. Walk the foot over to heart center. The other foot is a hard flex, heel to the floor, or you can bend in the knee, or you can hold the leg in a hover if you still want a little more abdominal work. Bring the foot over in alignment with the opposite shoulder. I tell you, these classes go by so fast. Feel free to send me any information, feedback, anything we can do to make these classes a little bit better. Always open to something, opinions, anything we can do, something that you think is a great suggestion for a class. And then bring the foot closer to your chest, closer to heart center. And then soft bend in the knee, slide the other leg up and through. That foot's in line with the same side shoulder. And these classes are always free. So be sure, keep yourself accountable to pop in. So breathe through them. Walk that foot over towards heart center. Keep pressing up through the heel. The more you flex the toes to face your face, the more you're going to get a release. And then walking that foot over to be in alignment with the opposite shoulder. Keep pressing up through the heel. Come back into center. Let that leg shake one last time. Release that leg. We'll just finish out with one roll up here. So just rising up that leg. Hard flex the feet, arms straight back behind you. Slowly peeling up bone by bone. Reach, lengthen. You got a spine stretch forward.